So we're going to do a little recap video today, and honestly, the Roar results, yes, our first loss of the season, and I chalk this up to, I'm going to start replays. I mean, North Wactchers played amazing. They really played awesome. We just cannot get it down. Our hit rate was very bad on the 10v10s, and honestly, I think it came down to, I'm just going to show some replays in the background, lack of involvement of the clan. It's not an excuse, as we could have. I don't know. We got lazy. I don't know if lazy is the right word, but just not every. On these Elite War scene, you've really got to bring your A game every time, and we did not. We did not. It has nothing to do nothing against North Wactchers at all. We just did not. I don't know. We just didn't come together. We didn't have a lot of voicing. Just one of those things, and it happens, right? It happens. But honestly, I think a loss is good. I think a loss is good. It helps you realize, you're not invincible. Everyone can fall, and it kind of maybe sometimes relieves the pressure. It's interesting. They certainly in sports. I've watched sports my whole life. The undefeated teams. There's a lot of pressure, right? And everyone expects you to win. All these sort of things occurs, and when you're kind of the underdog, you have this sense of relief, right? It's like, okay, you can work together. When sometimes you can get overconfident if you're undefeated or playing a really great in any sort of event, right? And you can see that in gameplay. It's all psychological. It's amazing how much the game in sports is psychological. People say, oh, well, they're the better team. How could they have lost? Well, any sport event, it's if your mindset's not there, then you can really lose games like that. And I think that's what happened here on this one. We just didn't come together, which is a good wake-up call, right? Getting prepared for the playoffs, which are coming pretty soon, number of weeks away. But I'm excited. I'm excited, and we're making the playoffs, so that's big, right? Making the playoffs, as long as we do on the playoffs, that'll be great, and we'll step it up. So I think this loss was actually a good loss mentally for our squad, even though it's tough, right? Who wants to lose? Nobody. But Richard coming in hot. So props to North Wactchers for a very good war. They were on fire, man. They had some really good hits. And we did have a little unfortunate happenings. It would have been closer. We had a lot of time fails. I know they happen in games. We had a couple bad luck things. Bad luck happens on both sides, but just it seemed a little bit more so or something. I don't know. A lot of time fails really hurt. Because when you have a time fail on a number of them, we had to hit them over and over again, and it really just hurt. So if some of those time fails went through, we would have had more 10v10s, which would have given us more 11v11 opportunities, if that makes sense. So one of those things, right? Sometimes, it's true, and we all know it as Clash players. Sometimes it just goes well for you. It goes well for your clan, goes well for your hits. You get that. You don't have that time fail. Your minion, you do get that cleanup down faster, or it works better, if that makes sense. Bakir, I'm going to show some Town Hall 9 stuff as well, so don't worry, guys. And yeah, it's man. Yeah, just one of those things, time fails occur, but you can't blame it on it. It's just, yeah, but momentum-wise, I would say it's interesting. What do y'all think about, having some of those time fails, having some of those close encounters to the 3-star? I think mentally it can really hurt the clan and hurt the war, because especially if you can't clean up on the following hit, right? If it takes a number of tries, like it really makes a difference. It's amazing how I think some of those some games are won that way, because you don't have that kind of bad luck, or you have the good luck, and it's like a momentum swinger. What do y'all think about that? Of course, you can't always. I'm not blaming it or not on it, but it's like, I think as a clan facing off in war, if things go your way, it really can turn the tides. It opens up other bases. It allows confidence for other people when they're hitting. Less frustration in the clan, things like that. I know every clan faces that. So it's like, how do you deal with that? And is it just you deal with it by hoping you don't get those unlucky things, or you don't get the time fails? Or do you deal with it by somehow regrouping and voicing more? Or, I don't know. What do y'all think? Maybe it's a mixture of both, right? Everything's balanced in life. I think life is about balance. It's funny how the older, well, I'm not that old, but I guess I'm kind of old. I don't know. the older you get, you know, everything's about balance. It seems most people like extremes, right? You want to be, you know, super free or super strict or whatever. You want to, you know, whatever it is. I think balance in life is key. You don't want to, you know, it's like eating sugar. If you ate sugar all day, well, that wouldn't be good for you. Well, it wouldn't be good for your health. Maybe you think it's good for you, but it's not good for you. So you need a balanced approach. Have some healthy food. It's kind of like in everything in life, right? Balance of life really helps out. So how did I get on the balance of life? I don't know. We were talking about clans and balancing things. I think I lost myself on my own train of thought. But Bakir here, wow, he swagged 4 minions. That's risky, man. Risky. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if I would do it. I'm afraid of time fails. But nice hit. Okay, Richard. That was that was a dip. Dippity dip. Oh, what? Yeah. Dang it! I could not get. It really sucks that I could not get the that 3-star on my Falcon hit. I should process that video. Maybe I will when Falcon fails. I think because we have a successful Falcon, I'll do that video. Anyway, this is Mudkey coming in hot. This is Mudkey. You know what? In the last one, how am I forgetting Mudkey question mark? He even messaged. You know what? We need to get. It's either Sue or I think Mudkey. Sue is the exclamation. I mean, not the exclamation mark. It's not the trident either. No, I'm terrible. Mudkey's gonna yell at me for this. Can't even figure out who is who, what is what. Either way, queen walking. And so, my friends, what do we... I'm trying to think of... You know, I keep doing war content. I guess I'll just keep doing war content for Clash. I mean, maybe I should just do farm. I want to try to do some more bases. I know some of these, you know, even if they get 3-starred, I want to try to show some of these bases, provide you some more bases. Just a beautiful walk here. Going to rage up and then poison. Maybe late on the poison. I guess it wouldn't. I guess it didn't matter on this one, but should have dropped that poison on the queen. She got 2 hits without the poison. I got the queen down, but luckily, just not. If that 3rd expo was on the queen while encountering the CC, that would have been trouble. Not going to be able to know. Mudkey coming in hot here. Going to pop queen ability. She's going to grab some serious value over here. Come on, is she going to get that air defense? Yeah, she will. Going to get the air defense. Keeping the queen alive. Nice. Oh, yeah, this is right. Mudkey. Oh, my. This hit was someone else hit this base. I think maybe it was Bakir. And this time brought the king in at 6 o'clock to tank for the queen so she wouldn't die by all these defenses here. This time staying alive. I think last time the king went up top at 12. This time queen stays alive because the king tanked. She did not have 3 defenses on her in the corner. She can't handle 3 defenses, guys. And honestly, a massacre if I've ever seen one. Beautiful hit. And yeah, we're going to speed that one up. But yeah, we 2 weeks away. We have I think we're playing Elite Gaming. Is that true? In 2 weeks, we have a bye week, and then I think it's Elite Gaming. So Oreo has a 3-star. Oreo 3-starred. What did he do? He did the Falcon. Okay, let me say that I want to do a process on the Falcon with some fails, and just kind of my fail and show you how kind of see. There's one of our 98% time fails. Had a number of them. So we'll show Anno here. Anno. Oh, this base. Man, we hit this base like 7 times using 4 times using some Mudkey attack. And then a couple other times, Travitt just comes in here, which is Anno, comes in here with the Queen Walk. He's like, I'm just going to destroy you guys. I'm not even going to, he's just like, forget y'all's attacks, Spartans Legacy. I'm going to take over now. I'm going to dominate. No, beautiful hit here. Little Queen Walk action. 2 poison spells. 2 poison spells? Must be a long, wait, why does he have 2 poisons? Man, must lure the CC early. Must lure the CC early, and then he needs the other poison for the queen, I assume. That's probably what happens. King here for funnel at 3 o'clock. And tell me what you want to see on the channel. I know content-wise, you want to see like 9 stuff, 10 stuff, Town Hall 11 stuff, but anything differently? Do you want farming stuff? Do you want any of that? You know, maybe I should just become a funny YouTube channel, just with like funny Clash of Clans moments. It seems those views, that's really the only views are. I know I'm doing a lot of Fortnite stuff. Ah, he gets a double. I see why 2 poison. It's like a half lure. He had a half lure. He needed the 2 poison, I guess. Oh, because he didn't have another rage for the queen. Ah, okay. He didn't want to use another rage for the queen. That makes sense. Okay, that's why I brought the double poison. He wanted to save a queen, a rage for the queen, and use it for the low section. He still has the ability, so hopefully she'll come down here, snag the wizard tower and the Inferno Tower. He's got loons coming up at the 12 o'clock side, going against a sweeper, so he's probably going to put the rage down kind of in this section by the king pad, and he does. Okay, yep. What did I say, my friend? That's, you know, a lot of DPS around there. Once they get through those the air defenses, and queen, she gets stuck on the CC. Not going to be the end of the world. The sweepers are causing some serious troubles. Going to pop that queen ability on the single target Inferno. And, yeah, man, sweepers causing serious problems. It's amazing. If you don't have the haste spells, guys, for the sweepers, I tell you right now, you're going to lose. You've got to have some sort of haste or rage for sweepers. You know, your loons need it. So either take out your sweepers with your queen or do some sort of trick, because if you don't, going to be problems all around. Nicely done. Anonymous Travis himself. Why am I yawning? I don't know. Arthas coming in here. Arthas. Did he have the falcon hit? No, he had a bowler witch. We'll show his attack, and maybe I'll show like 3 or 4 Town Hall 9s. We didn't have a lot of Town Hall 10s, guys. Didn't have a lot. And you know what? It's interesting. Oh, I'll get to it. It's interesting. No, I'll talk about it now. It's interesting. People, you know, people say, "Oh, you hate the Falcon," but Halo, you've used it before. A bowler witch, of course. I mean, I hate the spam. I don't like the Falcon meta. I don't like bitch meta, bowler witch meta, and honestly, I wish it wasn't there. But you got to use the meta. You've got to. Wow, he missed the jump spell. Look at that, guys. Oh man, I didn't even realize that. That could have been disastrous. But yeah, I don't like it. But you still got to use the meta. If the base calls for it, of course, use it. Doesn't, so you know, some people try to call me a hypocrite for saying, oh, if you use it, I've seen you use it, Halo, and you talk about how terrible and hate and you don't like it. Of course I don't like it. I think it's bad for the game, and my chair is sinking, but it doesn't mean I won't use it on the right base, right? You have to. It only makes sense. If you don't use it on the right base, you're just, you know, it's not smart, even though yeah, we'll speed up this one. Just that was a crush. I mean, absolute massacre. Way to go, Arthas, on that hit. Nice 3-star. Yeah, guys, you got to use the meta. However, if you are maybe... Ooh, another Falcon hit. You know what? I'm going to save the Falcon for... I'm going to save the Falcon. And that's... I'm going to save the Falcon for... Who haven't I shown on... Have I shown Arabian Beast? Let's show Arabian Beast, one of his. He's 6 back, so let's give him a little love. I will, on the Falcon hits there, I'm going to show some fail, why fail on it and what happened. Just sometimes with Falcons, if you get bad pathing and unfortunate luck, you won't get that 3-star. And if it goes well for you, you will. So, but I'll show some fails on it, what works, what doesn't, and then some successes. Arabian Beast coming in. I need to do, I wonder if there's any Falcon hits on the Town Hall 9s here. I don't know. Nice funnel. Beautiful stuff. Arabian Beast. Are you from Arabia? the Lawrence of Arabia. That's an old movie. With who was in that? Was it not Bogart? Was it Humphrey Bogart? No. Was it? I don't even remember now. Dude, I love old movies. Do y'all like movies? Hopefully you do. I love old movies, man. Black and white movies is my favorite. One of my favorites to watch. I mean, most people don't watch it. Certainly younger kids certainly don't even know what a black and white is. But the storylines in those older movies are just so well done, you know? Beautiful storylines, great character development, which, you know, honestly, the superhero movies are great and all, but the character development is absolute garbage. Everyone thought Black Panther was great. No, I mean... It's another another superhero movie. Nothing great about it. No depth, no character development, no nothing. That's the problem with the superhero genre. I mean, they're super fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. I love watching them, and you know they're super entertaining. But as far as character development, plot wise, something that moves you, they're just no good at all. They're just very bad movies when it comes to that. Doesn't mean they, you know, of course they do well, but I really like a solid movie that has really good storyline. Now, one of the ones I really like, if you haven't seen this movie, I'm getting on movies, Gattaca. It's an older movie. It's like old sci-fi with Jude Law, Ethan Hawke, Uma Thurman. A phenomenal movie. Phenomenal. The music is amazing. The musical score. I'm always looking for great musical scores because I have a music background, and I wanted to write film music or study film music and do composing work, but decided not to go to school for that. But it's amazing. Yeah, go check that movie out. I mean, great all around. So somehow we got onto movies, but I too really enjoy movies, and yes, I watch quite a few. What is your favorite movie? Comment in the section below, or don't. I guess Viserion. Let's show Viserion. He's one of our fearless leaders. A falcon hit. Oh, he's going to get... Okay. I need to start writing this down. Falcon hit on 35. Isle on... Where is... I need a pen. I need a pen. Pen? Where is my pen? I have no pen in this whole drawer. Not a single pen in the drawer. I don't have a pen? I don't have a pen. Well, I'm going to have to sing a song about that then. I don't have a pen because I'm so pathetic. I'm so pathetic 'cause I don't have a pen. Oh, 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 I don't have a pen, and I don't have a pen. I can't even write down what bases. I'm gonna have to remember all these Falcon hits bases on the Town Hall 9s. Oh well. Okay, Lee showing us that he knows how to 3-star. Nice heal spell over the very tough section at 12. There drops the heal. He's not swagging anything. He needed the heal. Doesn't have a heal there. You know what happens? All these loons go bye-bye. So many wizard towers up there. And he does swag a haste spell. So props to that man. With the king and queen still alive. Yeah, that's a dominating hit. That's not just an easy hit. That's a dominating hit. So great job for Mr. Lee. We'll show one more Town Hall 9, I guess. Th10 is new. I assume that's how you say it. Th10. Th10. Honestly, I don't know. Correct me, Th10, if you're watching. Th10. Something like that. Using a little Sui La Lo looks like. Nice. I love the Sui La Lo. This is on your spam attack. If you're doing La Lo, guys, and you're new to the game or you're not in an Elite War scene, don't do spam La Lo. Believe me. Ooh, he has a wall breaker fail. That's no good. That's no good. Yeah, do not spam the La Lo in. It's just not good. You know, honestly, sure, you might be able to get a 3-star every once in a while, but it's not what you want to do. Unfortunately, not even able to get the queen or the air defense down. So it's amazing that he recovered. So at this moment, you're thinking, how does he 3-star this? How does he do it? I mean, he's got 4 air defenses up, a queen, and it looks like the CC is going to be a Hound CC. So was this a cleanup hit then? Or is he just hoping it's a Hound CC? Probably not on a Sui La Lo. I mean, you need to take care of the CC if it's not a Hound CC, if it's a damaged CC. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. Okay, way too many Cs. But you might be thinking, how does he do this, guys? This seems impossible. How do you even know where to enter? What's he doing? Well, he's just going to smash it. I mean, he does have a lot of hounds, and he's just going to... This is actually pretty much as spammy as you can be on Town Hall 9. This is probably it. But it was a systematic span. Typically, you don't do that, but because of how the base was laid out, the spam here, I mean, he was a little more acceptable, but it wasn't just. I don't know. Most of the spam I see, people just like flood it all on one side and just hope and pray. This was not like that. You notice where he put his loons. He put them exactly where he wanted to. Yes, he spanned them in all at once at 4 corners, but he put them exactly where he needed it. So it would have been even more of a smash if his queen actually got in there and got the air defense down. But yeah, that's a nice hit, man. If that's the most spammy you should be ever. If you're that systematic about it. He's 6-packed, eh? He's 6-packed, eh? Z Good Night, Gut Kiss, the Jesus, Lex Diamonds. Let's show Lex Diamonds some love, I suppose. Because right not. He's going to do a kill squad into Lala. Let's just quadruple time the opener. And just giving you some strategy here. Funneling, guys. Use some funneling action. He's got wizards. On these sort of kill squads, what are your objectives getting? Well, this kill squad, he needs to get the queen, but he's not even entering on the queen. It's okay. You don't have to come up on at 12 o'clock. I mean, 12 o'clock entry is not great because you got the town hall, the storages to get through. This entry point, you get a lot of value too. You get some air defenses. You'll get the sweeper as well. Plus, you'll get the queen because she's going to hop on over, and you'll still be able to snag her. So you don't always have to just come in on the queen. I mean, you don't always just have to go right towards her. Try to find a better entry point. The side entry points were amazing because you could look at the value. You got archer towers, you got air defenses, and you got expo, and the queen and sweeper. So just a better entry point than coming up top. Now, maybe if you were doing like a hog attack or something on the back end instead, coming up from 12 might have been better, or maybe like 1 o'clock because you want to get the bomb tower down and something. You didn't need the air defenses. But since he was doing this sort of, doing the la low, he wanted to get some of those air defenses down, and he was able to do so. And he has a haste spell for the back end. Ooh, my goodness, this is why red bombs are killer. Look at what the red bomb did. It locked onto the loons instead of the hound. And if there was another red bomb up here, he could have lost every single one of those loons. Thankfully, it was not so. The hound does not pop, but he has some cleanup down. And, yeah, those loons are super... Look how weak some of these... Look at those weak those... That's one red bomb, and they're dead, man. Very nicely done from Lex Diamonds. Guys, thanks again for watching. And great war all around. North Wactchers coming out strong. We are going to be stepping it up, learning something from our loss. Hope you enjoyed today. Halo out.